How does it feel to finally see that it's in the light at the end of the tunnel here?
It's exciting. Well, I know it was just 100 days, and for it to be 3 days away now, it felt like those days went by in about 2 weeks.
You guys marked it at 100 days. You knew when it hit that number.
No, we didn't mark it. You just saw it on social media. There were countdowns and stuff. You could not see those.
Is the buzz kind of picking up around campus and stuff? I know they're having some ticket issues.
Are the students going to be at the game?
If they'll get in here. I mean, but do you feel like it is starting to, they kind of raising the excitement level around campus?
They are. Our student sections our students on campus are awesome, and they're going nuts on Twitter and stuff about not being able to get tickets. So it's kind of cool seeing them try to find a way and make a big deal out of it.
The teachers going light on you on homework this week? They letting you focus on the game?
Definitely not. No.
You guys gonna be out there at 6 a.m. to give a little support in the morning? You do something on first games. First game of a career. What do you remember about your first game? What was that experience like to go out there for the first time in a college football game?
I don't remember, honestly. I have no clue. I always have butterflies. I know that, though. I keep saying we am a very calm person. I get the butterflies, and I don't want to be too amped. I don't want to peak too soon. So I just want to chill out and act like I've been there before.
You got several guys in your room that haven't played before. What will you tell them about what to expect or how to be ready for, crazy atmosphere on Friday night?
I'm not a vocal leader like that. I'll probably show them by action and just tell them to breathe and be very calm, not try to be too amped or like uptight. Just be relaxed and act like you've been there before. It's exciting, though. I hope they can control their emotions.
What are you expecting? Coach Harsin was saying he hopes the atmosphere is the best it's ever been in the stadium. What are you expecting just with everything on the line and knowing what it's like for a normal game? What are you expecting just from that standpoint?
I'm expecting nothing different from last year or even our upcoming games. I feel like we have a great fan base, and they're going to be just as excited to see us play on the 4th than they were back then or even in the upcoming future.
Obviously, you got Ryan back there as quarterback. What's he bring to the offense that may be different about him?
He's a leader. You see that from summer to fall camp. He's a competitor, and he's a great quarterback. You can see he's going to be very good, and he's poised. It's hard to find a flaw with Ryan.
In the last couple of weeks, him getting more of the week or whatever it's been, him getting more of the reps, you guys starting to get that kind of that chemistry and the timing and all of that where it needs to be going in the season?
Yes, definitely. We've been working since summer with all the quarterbacks, so the chemistry's there, and that's really something we're excited to showcase on the 4th.
I know your goal was to broaden your game and be more intermediate routes, that kind of thing. Do you feel like you accomplished that through fall camp?
Yes, definitely. That's something we want to hang our hats on. So we put in a lot of work, and being a more versatile receiver is something that we take to heart. So we've accomplished that.
What about for you personally, just going into this game compared to going into the Ole Miss game last year, and you have a year of receiver under your belt, and just how much more, confident and comfortable are you with where you're at?
I'm really confident. I don't want to be the guy to boast or anything like that. So I'm very confident. I'm excited, and I'm really looking forward to play with these two other great receivers by my side.
When you mentioned the butterflies, I mean, this year as opposed to last year, it's got to be night and day. I would imagine, even though you probably still have some, last year probably was pretty crazy, especially since you're changing positions and all that.
Yeah. I didn't really play a lot or much when we played Ole Miss. So the butterflies were there, but they weren't too heavy. This year, you're a starter and you have younger guys behind you, so you have to keep your cool and stuff like that. So I don't know. I mean, every normal person has butterflies, but I don't know how bad they're going to be. We'll soon see.
Did you play in the Washington game 2 years ago?
No, I didn't. I could have played, but I didn't.
So this is really your first time getting to play a full role in a season opener,
yeah,
right?
Definitely.
So just excited to really get to experience that in the right way.
Right. but I have to keep my cool because they are young guys looking up to you.
Obviously,
You mentioned Ryan as a leader. How would you describe his leadership style?
He's the type of guy who's gonna get on you if you drop a ball in a fun manner, but also serious. So that's what makes him such a good leader. He's gonna show you he has emotions and he cares about what you're doing on the field.
I didn't know if you knew or not, but you guys are playing Coach Pete on Friday. What what are your thoughts on your relationship with him and what he taught you and kind of what you take away from getting to know him?
Right, he's a great guy. I don't really have. That's a Coach Harsin question. You can ask him about that because it's exciting. I'm really excited for it.
What did he teach you? I mean, what'd you learn from him on and off the field during your time here?
He taught you the qualities of being a great man on and off the field, and that's something that has stuck with me since I've been here, and it's helped me become the man I am today.
What about Coach Lake and some of the other coaches too, going up against them? What's that going to be like?
That's a Coach Harsin question. I have some personal feelings, but doesn't matter.
Doing something on Armand and spent 2 days or whatever in a van with him last year going around the state. What did you learn about him? Spending all that time going around doing all those events.
Yeah, he's awesome. We actually hang out quite a bit outside of the van tour or football. He's a great guy. He's someone you want in your circle of friends. He's very humble and he's a loving dude and he's an animal on the field, so he can switch that. He can turn that switch on and off, which is pretty cool. Not many people have that ability.